When it breaks,
we have it first.
It's Sactown Sports.
This is from
news.
Shams Charania. Just double checking this is the real one. Yes, it is. Free agent Doug McDermott has agreed to a 1-year, $3.6 million deal to return to the Sacramento Kings. Mark Bartelstein and Andy Schiffman of Priority Sports tell ESPN. Welcome back, Doug McDermott.
Kyle. Breaking news.
Yeah?
Shams doesn't even have the breaking news banner.
That's a big deal. The Kings now only have one roster spot left.
I love Doug. But, Kyle, you have me refreshing. To everybody out there listening. Yeah.
This is breaking news.
Relatively speaking, I guess.
Teach me how to duck. Teach me how to duck.
Okay.
Weren't you saying at the top of the show, I'm just praying that something breaks in the middle of the show? Congratulations.
I prayed that I did. Something breaking and being breaking news are two different things.
Yes, this is a big story, relatively speaking.
Okay. I'll give you this. Could you argue that maybe we'll see more of Doug this season than last season? The heaters that he got on, maybe they said, I don't think that Doug was utilized correctly. And I am happy to have Doug back. Don't get me wrong. He was on the show. But
Teach me how to duck.
you say breaking news. Whoa.
That's a pretty big story. I mean, the Kings made a transaction, Alan.
They did.
I mean, this is not Ben Simmons might be coming to Sacramento. This is a tangible free agent acquisition. Okay, I'm even laughing saying it.
Well, you're the one who played the breaking news sound.
As I should. I will not. This is going to be a great YouTube clip when they clip this, but I am promising you this is a big story. Doug McDermott coming back on a 1-year, I assume, veteran minimum contract.
Well, it is a big deal in that it's a spot. And if you're Scott Perry and you're trying to figure out how to fill out the roster, you're deciding to, again, we're seeing Scott Perry's type. We're starting to see Scott Perry's type. He likes you to have a bit of experience. He likes you to kind of know your role. And he likes you to kind of be a guy that is going to leave their ego at the table and move on and be willing to buy into the system. These conversations were had, and they did feel like it would be better to bring back a 33-year-old Doug McDermott who didn't play a lot last season versus finding, a younger guy, a Ben Simmons, somebody like that. So as much as we're having some fun with it, it does at the very least mean that Doug enjoyed, or I think Doug definitely enjoyed his time in Sacramento, but Scott Perry enjoyed any conversations that he had with Doug McDermott. And I don't think that Doug McDermott is going to be sitting here getting 15, 20 minutes a night, but it does also say that maybe the Kings, if you look at the team right now, honestly, as far as their three-point shooting is concerned, and I'm being dead serious, where's their three-point shooting coming from? Zach LaVine, Keegan Murray,
Keon Ellis,
who's coming off the bench.
Yep.
Malik is a 35% three-point shooter, and he shot it at 32% last season.
I mean, Alan, you're forgetting the best three-point shooter in the NBA last year, Domantas Sabonis, shooting
We're not doing that.
two
We are
attempts
not
a
doing
game.
that. So they really have three shooters that you could depend on. Now, Zach LaVine is elite. Keegan can be elite. And
Keon
can be, we would like to see him get there. I'm not going to say he's elite.
Let's say above average.
So there is a need for shooting on this team. It's just, you look around, and when you're bad at defense, you would think, oh, well, they're bad at defense because they're good on offense. And with the Kings, that just wasn't really the case last season.
Oh, they're bad at defense. Let's bring in a dude who literally can't do anything other than shoot threes. And it's no disrespect to Doug. He's great career.
Yeah.
Just last year, the only thing I saw that man do is shoot threes and put up negative plus minuses.
Hey, I remember, what was it, 6 in a minute, whatever that crazy stretch was.
6 in the fourth quarter against Utah. I want to say 5 in the fourth quarter against the Nuggets, which is the reason why Jokic had the greatest stat line in NBA history.
So Doug McDermott, if you're just now joining us, free agent Doug McDermott has agreed to a 1-year, $3.6 million deal to return to the Sacramento Kings. McDermott will enter his 12th NBA season after shooting 44% from 3 in 42 Kings games in 2024-2025. Really happy for Doug, especially when you get to this age and you're bouncing around a lot. To get to kind of hang out in one city for a while is really cool. And he does love being out here in Sacramento. He loves the fan base. I know that for a fact because we had him on the show and he told us that. But if anything, it tells me, number one, we are understanding that Scott Perry has a type. And number two, they were looking around thinking, oh, wait, somebody has to shoot the basketball. And that's a great point from UPS Chris on the text line. Poor Trey Lyles. Now, is Trey Lyles looking for more than a vet minimum? I don't know. Maybe slightly more. But you have Maxime Reynaud in the fold now. You got Dario Saric in the fold now. Even if I think Trey Lyles is better than Dario Saric, the problem is Dario Saric is on the team. So they had to make a decision, and they felt as if, and Trey Lyles has been hot and cold from 3, and they felt as if Doug McDermott we always are going to need shooting. You never know when you just got to call Doug off the bench and have him take 10 threes in 3 minutes.
While you're down 15 or up 15.
Just for fun.
You're either losing by 20 points or you're winning by 20 points. Either way, Doug's going to hit some threes.
So that's a great, and Kyle, you said it too, as far as the one more roster spot.
I would assume, I'm not positive right now, but I would assume we're going to hear they're waiving Terrence Davis at some point with this decision, because he would be the 15th player, but Terrence Davis's deal isn't guaranteed and Isaac Jones's deal isn't guaranteed. So right now they're
full.
Right now they're at 15.
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
So is it time to say an unofficial goodbye to Trey Lyles? It kind of feels like that.
I don't know. I'm just kind of counting real quick. So we've got Schroeder, Levine. Well, I guess we should do it. Just Schroeder, Levine, DeRozan, Keegan Murray, Domantas Sabonis, Keon Ellis, Malik Monk, Nick Clifford, Maxime Reynaud, Isaac Jones, Drew Eubanks. Who am I forgetting?
Well, Doug now.
Yeah, Doug. Terrence Davis. Yeah. There's got to be someone else we're forgetting at the. Dario Saric.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 14 if my math is correct, but I feel like we're still forgetting someone.
Either way.
Oh, I didn't count Devin Carter. So that's 15.
So that's 15. So even if they waive Terrence Davis,
they would have one left.
They're going to waive Terrence Davis, and the person they bring in is Trey Lyles? I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at it here, you would have. Let's play it by position essentially at this point. So at center, you would have Sabonis, Reynaud, and Eubanks. At power forward, you would have Keegan, Dario Saric, and Isaac Jones. You would have let's say small forward. I know it's all wing, but let's just for audience simplicity, DeMar DeRozan, Nick Clifford, and Doug McDermott. Shooting guard, you would have Zach LaVine, Malik Monk, Keon Ellis, Devin Carter, and Terrence Davis. That's 14. And then Dennis Schroeder at the point guard. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be goodbye to Terrence Davis if I had to wager. And his contract was not guaranteed at all. That's just my only conclusion I can draw from them bringing back Doug McDermott, because I don't think this roster is complete. I think there's still one more addition away.
Yeah, I mean, look, we were kind of having some fun with it, but it is kind of a big deal, relatively speaking, based on what we've seen Scott Perry to gravitate towards and what it means for the future of the roster. Because right now they're full. And will they remain full? We will be on hand for any more breaking news that comes out. When we return, DeMar DeRozan led the NBA in mid-range jumpers by how much? Does a conversation need to be had? Maybe. Alan Saleh, Sactown Sports.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price's Your